Hi, five pinners. This is Krystene Morier, and this is your video covering what is going on in December 2025. You guys have a 5-8 coupling, and this is the wrap of your 5-year cycle. Wow. Congratulations. I hope you made it in one piece and that you're feeling good and in your bones. We're going to talk about what this looks like for you, the invitation and the shadow aspect of the coupling itself. I'm going to spend a lot of time on the positive, radiant energy offering that you guys have. I want you to lean into and very lightly touch into the shadow. When you start to notice the shadow, just grab it and do whatever you can to flip it back to leaning into the invitation. All right, you're gonna have to change your mindset if you, and that is something that is doable all the time, each and every day. We have choice. Okay, so 8, 5. You guys understand the 5, and the 8 energy is all about success, abundance, prosperity, how you're making your money, what you're doing with your money. It's about money, assets, stuff, and things, and working collaboratively together with other people that benefits the good of all, including you. Ultimately, at the end of the day, your collaboration, whether it's, it's taking your wares that you have created. So it's not something new. It's something that you have been cultivating and working on for the last, well, really, I'm going to say, okay, so for the last 5 years, that's probably compounded by the last 9-year cycle and the last 9-year cycle. This is not a month to build something new, if only if it's in collaboration with a company, an organization, something that is inclusive with your wares that you are bringing to the table. It could be assets. So again, it's if you're collaborating with a company, an organization, a business that is taking care of your money and your assets, you are going to collaborate. So it's for the good of all, and it's going to cause your assets to grow. All right. On the humanitarian side, the philanthropic side of 8, it is giving away what you have to others who are in need in a conscious state, where you are making decisions that are based in rational, careful vetting and thought for who could best be served with having your asset, having, this gift that you're giving, and really being thoughtful about it. The abundance and the prosperity energy of 8 is individual, and it is incredibly generous with others, and it is also collective, working collectively with people who are successful in their own right. So it's like superpowers coming together. And when those and I'm just going to keep it to people right now. When those superpowers come together, they can create more abundance, more success, more prosperity. That ultimately, at the end of the day, if it does end up being philanthropic, it's a really great thing. Yeah, you benefit, your partners benefit, and so too, therefore, does, the community or society, individuals in the society. It's a highly creative number that's connected to building your resources. So what are you guys doing? And when I put it together with the 5, what that tells me is, with the newness, I've been talking to you guys about the 5 for how long? 11 months. With new adventure, opportunity, to do and have new experiences, this is a little bit thinking outside of the box and allowing interesting ideas to come in, offerings to come in that you hadn't necessarily thought about. And your job, I'm going to strongly suggest that you lean into it with curiosity. Give it a good vet. See if it's got a solid stability point and if it's worth the risk. Something new. This has been your entire year's experience, right? What is adventure? What is new to you? It's something you don't have in your life. You've had all year to experience that. So now this new is connected to abundance, success, prosperity, wealth, your assets. And I want you guys to lean into this. And don't say no to something because it's not something that you know. I mean, you want to wrap this year with a big bang and really feel good about it by the end of the month. Okay? Next year is a 6. I know. My brain is just like so loaded with numbers and all this stuff. Next year you're moving into a 6. It's going to feel a little bit like a kunk, and it for all of us, we're going to feel it's like a bump. This last 4-month run, the closing months of the personal year cycles, always feels like there's flow there. You guys, it's just so cool that you have an 8. So enjoy it. Make phenomenal decisions around how you're going to expand your business. Get out there, sell, go, collaborate, try new things. If somebody asks, say yes. And vet. Always vet. Make sure that you've got that stability point that's gonna hold the future growth. All right. Okay, I'm gonna touch into the underbelly because if this starts sniffing around, you guys, just do whatever you can to nip it in the bud. And you know that nothing good comes from that place. It's just more of the same that's going to come from that place. And this is where you can use your beautiful logical mind to talk yourself through all the moving parts, the what's running rampant in your head. Okay, so shadow 5, you know this. It's impulsive, it's risk-taking, lack of follow-through, and restlessness, which always is going to lead to, it's always going to lead to a bunch of chaos. Shadow 8, this is the trick. It's isolation, you're not collaborating. Greed, suspicion, not trusting people. Fearing collaboration threatens success. Unchecked patterns result in instability, exhaustion, and alienation. Relationships and growth suffer due to competition and mistrust. If you stay there, guys, you're gonna just continue, nothing except for the same comes from there. Okay, this really light touchstone of the shadow. You start to feel like you're in competition. You have to hoard your resources. You're not trusting people. You're suspicious of people coming and saying, hey, you want to, I'd love to talk to you about your product. I'd love to talk to you. I'd like to give you, and you're mistrusting. Do your vetting and get that in the can in a really, beautiful way. Use that beautiful mind that you have and put it to good use. Put it to work. And then come up with cost ratio, end of the day conclusion, and then make your decision. Is this worth the risk or is it not? And vet them as a person and vet, what is their expertise, as well as the company or the business is coming to you. It's all about your financial growth and your future experience and stability point moving forward. It's giving you you know, multiple streams of revenue. It's always a good thing. Okay, I've got a little mantra for you guys. I'm going to read it for you. If you ever need a quick reset, you can just come back, listen to this video, get aligned, get re-inspired, lean into the invitation, and you should be good to go in no time. This is my month to dive into bold adventures, embrace new experiences with an open heart, and trust that curiosity will lead me somewhere amazing. I'm choosing to balance excitement with intention, stretching beyond my comfort zone, sharing what I have, and building connections that feel both fun and real. Here's to turning every change into an opportunity, every success into shared joy, and weaving a little extra generosity and collaboration into every day. Let's make this month one to remember, grounded, adventurous, and full of possibility. Yeah? Okay. That's, if you would say that every day, even if you're front loading in your mind, right? That's what you're doing. You're saying, no, I'm leaning in because I will be successful. I will be collaborative. I am. There you go to the I am. I am creative and joyful and curious and interested and balanced and adventurous. I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. And I fully expect the right people are going to be coming right to my door, right, and find me and say, hey, I've been meaning, I'm so glad I found you. I have an idea. Lean in, get curious. You guys enjoy this month. I cannot let you go. Oh, so there's a class I'm teaching on the 16th of December, covering the pin cycles over at 1-2 Academy. It's about 75 minutes long. The registration link is right here in this video write-up. And you don't need to be there in person. You can just get on the roster list and you will receive a recording link to access the class. I will be covering every single personal year, the aims and the goals of each one, as well as specific target months for you to launch ideas, creative projects, start businesses, expand in your businesses, go on trips, take vacations. Each cycle has a bogey and a target that best supports that type of movement. And I'd love to have you join, okay? Do listen to the overview for December. We're in a 3 frequency. It is the joy of living and the celebration of spirit with our global community. And it's beautiful and inclusive. And yeah, have a listen to that, you guys. So enjoy the rest of your experience as you move through December. Good luck with all of this. And remember to be kind and loving to each other. That's the best thing in the world, right? All the loves, guys. And until January of 2026, I will be talking to you then. All the loves.